The next feature what I have to discuss, extensible. Remember, what is the meaning of extensible? You can extend functionality of Python application with some other language applications. What it means is, sir, some C program is there, some Java program is there. Can I use that in my Python application or not? Yes, no problem at all. We can use other language programs in our Python. Sir, what is the need? Very simple, sir. I want to develop a Python application. Assume that this is the Python application I want to develop, sir. This is my requirement. In that, some XYZ functionality required, sir. Some functionality is required. But anyway, there is some Java code is there for this functionality. Java code is already there for XYZ functionality. Okay, so it is a non-Python code. Is it possible to use this non-Python code inside our Python? Yes, no problem at all. So this we can use other language code in our Python. Yes, happily it is acceptable. Remember that. So what is the advantage of this one, sir? The biggest advantage here is we can use legacy. We can use legacy non-Python code in our Python application. So development time we can reduce, already existing things we can use. Okay, one area. Second area, sir, performance. Assume that there is one area is there. Here performance is the very important, sir. Assume that some x like some area is there where performance is the very critical. Assume that this wherever performance is the critical, sorry, Python is not that much good performance wise. What I have to do is I will develop that functionality by using C code. I will write C code and I can start using that C code in my Python. Are you getting that? I can write C code, so that the biggest advantage of this approach is performance of the application. Overall performance of the application will be improved, sir. Overall performance of the application will be improved. Remember that. I hope everyone in the position to understand, right? So the main important point, we can use other language applications in our Python code. What advantages are there? Legacy, already existing non-Python code, happily we can use. Second thing is, sir, performance gaps are there. Those performance gaps also happily we can able to fill with other language code. Clear for all of it? What is the meaning of extensible? Okay, like next embedded. Next feature I have to discuss, right? Sir, 10th one, embedded, sir. Okay, embedded. What is the meaning of embedded? Same thing, extensible in reverse. Means we can use a Python code in any other language applications, right? Sir, I have Java application is there. Okay, for a particular task, Python I want to use, sir. So Python code to can work with the Java application. Jython version of Python we require to use. So Python code inside Java application, happily it can use, right? Similarly, I want to develop one C#.NET application. In that, can I use Python or not? Happily we can use Python. Means we can embed our Python script in any other language application. Clear for all of it? What is the meaning of embedded? What is the advantage of this is, so the scope of this Python code is going to be improved, sir. So you can use this Python code in C#.NET, in Java, in C language. So everywhere you can use this Python code. Means the worthy of this Python code is going to be improved. The scope of our application is going to be raised like anything. So our application will become what? Scalable. Clear for all of you, right? So what is the meaning of extensible? Means in our Python application you can use other language code. What is the meaning of embedded? We can use Python code in any other languages also. Embedded, extensible. So together our Python with the other languages together can do wonderful things. Any doubt? Sir, the next feature what I have to discuss related to Python, extensive library. Extensive library. Observe very carefully, sir. In Python, for every requirement, ready-made library is available, sir. For every requirement, ready-made library. Lakhs of libraries are there in Python. No other programming language has this much library support. Do you know? So that's why some people may use Python has batteries. Each battery itself is nothing but library. Huge library support is there. Being programmer, we can use these libraries directly. We are not required to implement functionality, right? Okay. So because of this rich library, we can write Python code very easily with the concise code. Remember this one, sir. So Python has, sir, libraries. Python has batteries. A rich library support is available for the Python. Okay, well. Sir, now if you want just a small chota example I want to tell. Do you know OTP? OTP, one time password. Bank applications, bank transactions, if you want to do, OTP must be required. Okay, well. Sir, write a Python program to generate 6-digit OTP is my requirement, right? Okay, write a program to generate 6-digit OTP. This is my requirement, right? Do you know, if I can ask a C programmer, if I can ask a Java programmer, boss, you may take minimum 10 minutes time. Regarding a big code is going to write. But if you can ask Python programmer, just a matter of 1 minute is more enough. Regarding 1 minute is more enough. 2 or 3 lines of the code is more enough. How, sir? How we can do that? Because to generate random numbers, already one battery is available, already one library is available. That library is called random library. Are you getting right? What is this library, sir? Random library. This library contain randint function. So if you provide 0, 9, it is responsible to generate a random number from 0 to 9. Automatically it will generate some random number. We can't guess which random number we are going to get, sir. So import this library, call this function, automatically a random digit we are going to get. But our requirement is 6-digit OTP, right? Call this function 6 times. Call this function 6 times. Automatically 6-digit OTP is going to come. Are you getting right? Do you want me to show? Here, observe carefully, right? What I am trying to take is, just I want to write a small Python program. Okay? From random. So random is Python inbuilt module, sir. Random is the Python inbuilt module. From random, import rand int. Again, rand int. Can you please import? Sir, print rand int of 0, 9, sir. Rand int of 0, 9. Sir, in between 0 to 9, can you please print some random int value? Let me run this code. Have a look once. Up to this, what we are going to get. So it's a very simple, sir. Now here, do you know? Now this time I am getting 5, sir. Let me run again. This time 3. Let me run again 4. Let me run again 0. Let me run again 7. Let me run again 1. Sir, are you getting? Are you seeing right? So random int value we are getting. But sir, how many digits are required? Can you please spell out how many digits? 6 digits are required. So what I have to take? You have to call this function 6 times. Next, one biggest specialty for the Python print statement is you can pass any number of arguments. You can pass any number of arguments. That's why. So just if you print like A space B space C space D space E space F, like this it's going to print the corresponding ABCD value. So you can pass 6 times the same for the print argument line. Sir, what is the way? Okay, so rand int, this is the function, just with comma separation take 6 times. Second time, comma third time, comma fourth time, comma fifth time, comma sixth time. That's all, sir. Comma sixth time. So total how many times I considered, sir? 6 times I considered. Now your 6-digit random OTP is ready. Are you getting? 666602. Don't feel, sir, this one is always going to generate 6. No guarantee. Now if you observe 813405, if you observe 455294, if you observe 309841, okay, 3600135, 608, okay, like it's going to generate from 0 to 9 some random number, okay, like 6-digit random number. Then immediately you may ask, sir, I don't want space. I don't want space in the middle, sir. So can you please remove the space? Just one small argument I have to take. What is that argument is? So A comma B comma C comma D, A space B space and so on, comma last SEP is equal to empty. Array, I don't want any separator. Like I have to pass SEP is equal to empty. Of course, we will discuss in detail. Don't worry, sir. Have a look once. SEP is equal to at last comma SEP is equal to empty. Separator is equal to empty. Empty means no space. No space in the middle. Have you observed? 503157. Next 738857. 104 like this. Have you observed, right? Like it's going to come, sir. This is the way how to print, how to generate a random 6-digit random number. How many lines of the code is required? How many lines of the code is required? 2 lines. If you can ask a Java person, C language person, oh, they are going to write this much lengthy code. Remember that. So that is the biggest advantage of Python concise code. Suppose, sir, I don't want 1 OTP. I want to 10 OTPs. I want to 10 OTPs. Just use a small for loop. Have a look once. How easy to use for loop. So for I in range of 10, sir. For I in range of 10. That's all. For I in range of 10, sir, print, so means this for loop is going to execute 10 times, 10 OTPs will be generated. Have a look once. Yes, friend, 10 OTPs are generated. No 2 OTPs are the same. Can you please observe that? Okay. Now let me execute again. Let me execute again. This is that much simple. So even big lengthy requirements also, complex requirements also, because of library support, we can write very easily with the Python batteries, Python libraries. Clear for all of you, right? These are various important features related to Python.